Hello YouTube, 2Speech Gaming here, and today I'm going to be back with another Minecraft video, and today you're probably going to notice I have a few different things since last episode, and that's because I've been doing quite a lot of really grindy stuff, like getting a lot of diamonds, kind of decorating the base a lot more. You'll probably notice, like, for one, this is moved over to that side. That's not really important, but the main thing is that this is actually, I installed the door I've been meaning to install for a long time. It's just a little bit of a redstone contraption where you step on this. It opens a redstone piston door. It does the same thing over here with the button. Does the same thing over here. And then some other things is that I got rid of the wheat farm, but I kind of made this area a little natural. I made a sugarcane farm. I'm not sure if I actually showed that in the last video. And I also made this giant stone trail that goes all the way over to the village I have over there. That's because I've been trying to get a hold of a certain villager that gives me a really good enchantment. It's that guy right there, although I now have two of them. This guy will actually give me efficiency 5, and this guy will give me mending, which is something I actually have on this pickaxe already, and it makes it so whenever I get experience and I'm holding this pickaxe, it'll actually repair the pickaxe versus actually giving me the XP, so it's a really good enchantment. Along with some other changes that I actually have done, I've actually gotten rid of the 2 cow and sheep farms, and I added a little wheat farm in here. And I've actually started to build up what I was planning on doing over here, which is sort of a giant tree that's going to be supporting the dome inside of it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do inside of the tree, but I think it's mainly just for detail, and so far, I think it's looking pretty good. Now, for some other changes that you that you have not seen yet, is that I've actually kind of reworked the skeleton farm along with added some other farms down in the mines. So that might take a little bit to get there, so I'll just cut to that. I don't know if you can hear that, but that slime chunk that I was talking to you about in, I think, the last episode, I actually made a slime farm up there, and I can actually show you that right now. Well, actually, before I do that, I should probably explain what's going on here. Inside of here is actually the skeleton farm that I made in the last episode, and here's the little collection system down here. I made a few more things to it, which is all down here. I actually made a little bit of an item filter down here, where, all the items get picked up by that minecart with a hopper, since those can actually pick up items through blocks. Then all the items come back here to this little system. They get dispensed into a little water stream, and then these things right here are item filters, where this one will pick up the arrows, I believe. No, this one will pick up the bones. This one will pick up all the arrows, and the rest of them all get dispensed into this little lava area I have right over here. So I don't have to get all the useless stuff all in one area. I can just kind of get the bones, get the arrows, and the rest of it just goes into the lava. I've also made this little thing for the slime farm. I'll show you that in a second. But this will actually light up the inside of it. This will actually light up the inside of it with these little piston devices that I have in here. And then whenever I want it to be light, I'll just do that, and it'll spawn less, as well as kill them with a magma block inside the machine. And then when I want to actually farm these guys, I'll close up all of those, make it completely dark, it'll spawn a lot more, and it'll allow me to kill them. Now for the next farm, it's actually up here. This is a slime farm. In the last episode I showed you that I found a giant slime chunk, which is actually the thing I have in here. Real quick, I want to show you a really cool trick. I'm not sure if I showed you this in the last episode, but I'll just do it right now anyway. If you press F3 and Q, it'll give you a bunch of commands over on the left side of the screen. And if you use, you can use any of these in the game to do certain things, like the one I want to use now is F3 and G. This will actually show you the chunk borders. This is kind of how Minecraft is loaded, and there's certain chunks in this game, like the one I am in right now, that's kind of surrounded by this yellow border. Only certain chunks like this one can actually spawn in slime, so what I did was I digged out a bunch of layers like this, and the one down there, and now slimes could spawn here. And what they do is they actually see these iron golems, so they start trying to attack them, and then they end up falling down there, like this one right there. It's kind of a broken system right now. I tried to do this without a tutorial. But they actually go down there. They're supposed to go in the magma blocks, get killed, and then get picked up by a minecart with a hopper. I'll show you that in a second. But for some reason, the big slimes just get stuck here. And eventually the iron golem does go over there, just punches them, and they die. Sometimes I just want to hurry get the process a little bit faster, so I just do that. And the medium and small slimes do get killed. Look, the iron golem's just going ham on those guys. But yeah, the medium and small slimes do die, but the big slimes just don't. So it's a bit of a inefficient farm, but it's one of the first farms that I've actually made all on my own without a tutorial, so I'm going to take pride in what I have. And like I said before, down here I have a little collection system where I have the minecart go back and forth, and then I used a little bit of a thing over here made by ImpulseSV, where it just makes it so, if I actually open this up real quick, it makes it so whenever this thing has stuff inside of it, like slime balls for example, it'll go over here and it'll just stop because of the little redstone contraption I have here. I'm not completely sure how it works. What I get from it is that this thing detects if there's stuff in here, and when there is, it'll make this thing turn off because it powers the redstone torch, which, like, if you power a redstone torch, the redstone torch will actually turn off, and it stops, unloads all the slime balls, which I actually have a lot of now, and then once it's all done, it powers it again, and it goes through this whole cycle. So it's a really cool machine. And I have one final farm. It was actually the zombie spawner that you might have seen in the last episode, but I'm not completely sure if you did, so I'll just show you that real quick. Here it is. I kind of have it blocked off, so nothing spawns in there. Actually, is this it? I actually kind of forgot where it is. Here it is. So yeah, zombie spawn here. It's the same system as the skeletons, where they go into here, they go up a water stream, they fall down, I just punch them and they die. So yeah, pretty simple. Oh, there's a lot of skeletons here. You know what that means. Punch. Can I get to 30 levels? 30 levels? 30 levels? No. I didn't quite get to 30 levels. I'll get to it eventually. And back up to the surface. We're up there. I kind of wanted to start doing... Oh, wow. This is kind of all over the place. But I wanted to start doing some more work on the interior of my base. And I'm going to turn this off real quick. I haven't really been showing all that much on my YouTube channel. And I'm kind of trying to... Like I said before in previous episodes, I want to start doing some more stuff that's more appeasing to YouTube. So I want to start doing some more time lapses and construction of my base, which I thought that would just simply be something really cool to show off. Oh yes, I forgot to show you something. Yes, I've been doing quite a lot with the diamond expeditions, and yeah, I'm trying to make this giant tower of diamonds. Eventually, I plan on making it go all the way to the top. And once I do that, I want to mine it all the way down to see how many diamonds I got. You're probably wondering or probably saying to me right now, that's kind of a waste of diamonds, isn't it? And yes, you are right, but I do have quite a lot of diamonds from before I started doing this, as you can probably see here. So I think I'm going to be good for a little while. So anyway, back to this. What I was kind of planning on having with this giant base is kind of having a dome over the top, maybe having a giant tree in the middle, but as this thing kind of formed, I was kind of shifting the plan, and now I don't really want to have the top completely exposed. I want to have this area, maybe some area over here exposed, and then have these giant tree structures over here and here, where this diamond pile is, kind of supporting the structure. And there's going to be kind of like little houses down here that I'm going to be forming, and yeah, that's generally the plan I have. I don't really know how well I'm going to follow up with that plan, but the thing that I require the most is actually a lot of wood that I've been trying to farm for, and out there has been my main just way of getting it. I've just been harvesting it all by myself. Eventually I might make a tree farm for myself, but for now I think this is the best way to go about it. Anyway, now that I need more wood, I'm going to get back to the grinding process. It also looks like a couple of these trees have grown all by themselves, so yeah, that kind of helps out, but at the same time, they don't need to, because I have tons upon tons upon tons of bone meal, plus a skeleton farm to resupply myself, so I'll be good for a while. And there we go. I should probably turn my webcam back on there, but yep, there are all the trees. And actually, while I'm here, I should probably get all those leaves on there. I was just saying earlier that I needed the leaves for the trees, so might as well collect them all now while I'm actually farming the trees out here. You know, I think I have enough leaves now. I don't think I need to keep collecting these. I actually had a little bit of a situation there where a creeper showed up and I kind of panicked and I pressed a bunch of buttons. Somehow I opened up Discord, Not really sure how, but yeah, that kind of happened, and I actually had to stop the recording and start it again because of that, since I actually glitched out the game and OBS at the same time. So, yep, now I'm here. It didn't affect the recording or anything. I still have all my footage, so nothing was lost, thankfully. But yeah, it was just a bit of a freak out moment. I thought I would tell you about that. Alright, there we go. Now I just need to get all this stuff that's up in the trees and I'll be good to go. I don't think I'm going to time-lapse this stuff just because it's a little bit boring. I have to actually climb up the tree just to get like one block of wood, so then all these leaves will start despawning. It's a little bit boring, like I said, so I'm not going to include this in the video. And there we go. I think that was a pretty successful venture. I got a couple of stacks. There's a lot more back in my chest because I had to actually empty out my inventory earlier. Anyway, I'm gonna have to start building the rest of this tree up, possibly. Yeah, I might have to. I actually have a silk touch, so I might have to get rid of this and move it somewhere else and start building up the rest of the second tree once I get done with this one. But that's something that I'll do later on. Anyway, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna have to go back to the grindy process of building up my base. And there we go. All the wood supports are now gone. So, now I'm just realizing there are a few spots I have to clean up. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, now it's done. I think, yeah, it's still a little bit clunky, but to be honest, once I start getting more of the stuff actually going into this place, I think this will look a lot better. But before I get done with my base, I gotta give this thing a name. I mean, I can't just make something this huge of a project without doing something to like name it or something else like that. There we go. There. Perfect. While I have signs, I'm just gonna need to name these guys as well. Bob and Bob 2. Alright, Bob has efficiency 5, and Bob 2 has mending, and I am now in their house. Hi, Bob. Okay, who's lucky contestant number 3 that gets to come back to my house with me? I need to find one of these houses that is nearby that I can just, take out the villager from, because I went around and blocked off all these houses because all the villagers ended up, well, no, they didn't all die, but a lot of them did, and the rest of them have just been in their houses ever since, so, yeah, I'm gonna need to make a villager breeder eventually, but for now, this is fine. Alright, villager. These guys tend to really want to escape a lot of the time, so... I mean, for now, I think this will work just fine. I just need to make sure that they don't escape, so... Let's just do this, and then he will make his way up here, and then escape this way, of course he would. And now he's gonna climb a tree, jump down from there, and make my life a whole lot harder than it has to be. Where are you going? It's turning nighttime. Come on, I need you to go back to your house. I mean, he is taking the most complicated route ever just to get to his house. I mean, look at this guy. He's literally climbing his roof just to get inside. Villagers sometimes. I'm sure almost every single one of every single YouTube channel that has ever existed has said those words. Villagers. At least the ones that play Minecraft anyway. Okay, there we go. And hopefully this time he'll actually make his way up here and get in the boat. Yay, it worked. And this guy is going to die because I do not need him messing this whole operation up. You know, it might not have been so bad that the villager was using this little path to get to his house, because it kind of gave me an idea to get back up here and replace his roof, because I have completely destroyed it. I'm so glad they haven't implemented anything yet that makes it so villagers can get out of boats, because if they ever do that, or like make it so they can get out of minecarts all by themselves, this is going to be super hard. I mean, if they do that and they don't make it so there's a way to get them to follow you that's easier, so many people are practically going to be rioting. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I saw that there was a broken thing over there. I kind of wanted to fix it. And now I'm down here. Can I get back in the boat? Back in the boat? Uh, eh. Nope. No, I can't. Okay, never mind. Alright, I'm coming in hot. I gotta go in through here. Eh, eh, eh. Okay, I made it through. Yay! Okay, so I think I have a strategy for how I want to do this. First of all, I'm going to need a couple of slabs for the tree, so that whenever I want to go into the tree, I can go in and the villagers can't exit. Excuse me, sorry, the Tree of Doom. I gotta call it by its name. So how this is gonna work is that I'm just going to have, no, not that there, and then I'll get rid of that, so then villagers can't exit, but if I crouch, I can. Alright, so I am here, and it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge now that I realize, not to get this guy in here. This first guy, getting this guy into this area is gonna be really easy, but from this point on, I'm gonna have to get villagers up, like, one floor, and eventually, like, all the way up to the very top, so yeah, this might be a little bit difficult, but it should be fine in the end. But with that out of the way, I think I'm going to end the video here. I got a lot done in this episode, including the giant tree that I made, and the villager thing. I also kind of showed you around the base, but I might end up doing a lot of stuff in between episodes, so expect a lot of different things next week. Also, I'd like to mention now that this is actually going to be a little bit of an early episode, so next episode might end up being this weekend as well. I expect to get this one out by Friday, and yeah, I might be able to get 2 episodes out this week. That'd be pretty cool. But anyway, like I said, this is going to be the end of the video, so I do encourage you to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Please hit the notification bell because it makes it so you never miss another video. And as always, goodbye.